Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Orly from Leap. Thank you, Matthew and Rachel, for inviting me here. I'm really excited always to speak for new immigrants. You happen to be my soft spot. For those of you who are not familiar with Leap, I will tell you a little bit about us towards the end of my presentation, but perhaps I will start by telling you a little bit about me so you understand why my soft spot is Olim Chadashim. I was born in Israel at about age 3. We moved to America, spent about 3 years in Canada, and then about 7 more years in the United States. Came back to Israel at age 13. My parents were very considerate and brought us back in the middle of the school year, 7th grade. I was really miserable. Really wanted to go back to California. And they brought us to teeny tiny little place in the desert called Berger. My dad is a true Zionist, didn't expect to spend 10 years of his life in the States, but that's what happened, and they brought us to that little place. So I think since then, my passion is to help Olim Chadashim, and although I never struggled with the job market, I did struggle with the language barrier and cultural differences and things like that. So that's a little bit about me. Jacob asked before, but since then I think the room has doubled. How many of you made Aliyah in the past year? Wow, a lot more than an hour ago. And how many of you have been here over 3 years? Wow. Okay, and coming to a job searching workshop. And how many are currently job searching? Everyone? Okay. So most of the people that we meet at Leap, that I meet, have made Aliyah and are happy and have these really great thoughts about making, wow, it's huge, about making Aliyah and come here to, fulfill their hopes and dreams, and for all kinds of great reasons. That you see here, love, sometimes it's love for the country, sometimes it's love for a person that they met and fell in love with, and that's what they're doing here, and for all the falafel you can eat. But the main challenges, as I said before, for me were the culture gaps as well as the language barrier. But what I'm going to speak about is the job market, which is probably one of the toughest things as a newcomer. As opposed to what I forgot the name, the friend that spoke before said, I think that searching for a job is a job. I think it's a job that you need to take seriously, and you need to get as much help as you can. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about every single thing here, but in terms of attitude and being realistic, those are probably really important things to take into consideration. In order to know the market, some people do this homework before they come to Israel. A lot of people get in touch with us a lot before they arrive here. But it's a matter of knowing the types of companies that are here and happy to take Olim in, people that don't speak Hebrew, understanding the types of jobs and the job titles. Many times you'll see job titles such as account manager or project manager that mean different things in various companies. So it's important to be aware of that. Searching for a job, you must realize your unique selling points. You need to know why going into an interview you're the best person for the job. If you don't know to answer that, I think that's a problem. Network, we had a great presentation about networking, so I don't think I'm going to go into that. Definitely not in depth. Talk to everyone and anyone you know. Talk to people you don't know. Talk to people that may know someone that may help you. There are lots of different resources, job sites. Of course, family and friends is the easiest and best way to find a job. I'm speaking from a placement agency. The best way to find a job is through connections, that's for sure. You do need to create the best CV that you can. And it is going to get into a stack of CVs, and you may feel like it's going into some sort of a huge hole.